One camera. Hello, Roberta. Hello, Sandy. Hi, ladies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. Hello, Vicky. Hi, Vicky. You guys see me and hear me? Ready to create? Have some fun? Yes. Hello, Celestine. I got my little jacket on tonight. We're all in for a cold snap. Is it cold where you are already? Hello, Miss Pam. This weather is so weird. It's so funny because I know that tonight it said there was a possibility of the low here in Georgia being 27. That's what it says for Thursday. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just not ready. I'm not ready yet. All right. Awesome. Honestly, I played a little bit with the jelly plate this weekend. It is actually my girlfriend's jelly plate, but she never uses it. So I was at a retreat, so she let me borrow it, and she's just like, just keep it however long you want. And we don't live close to one another. We get together several times a year, so it'll be a little bit before I return it to her. So I think that's really cool because I'll play with it a lot, and if I love it, I'll buy one. So she's letting me have a test run. Oh my God, 2 degrees. Where are you? Where are you, Pam? Oh my gosh, I can't complain. It's like 50 degrees here right now. Hey, Barb. Hi, Tanel. Oh, sorry. But you'll see good stuff. What's hot, Sandy? Where are you? I'm coming to visit. Shorts and flip-flops. Not quite. Oh, Australia. Yep, I was right. I'm coming to visit. You got rooms? You got room, and I'm going to have to bring the hubs. Hello, Mama Hobbit. Oh, so jealous. Oh my goodness. Hello, Candy J. Oh boy, look at all the different variations in temperature we have. That's amazing, isn't it? Alright, it's 8:04, which means I'm about ready to get started. I'm going to take my jacket off and hope that I don't freeze. I turned on my little heater, but it's not heating up the room quite yet. Alright, well, I am about to switch my camera and share some stuff with you, and then we'll get started. I first want to share you at the last art party I shared with you that I'll be doing a really cool challenge in 2015. I'm going to be doing my Embrace Your Art 365 challenge, which is I am going to be doing like a card a day, a creation a day in 2015. It's going to be awesome. I shared my little jar with you, and my jar has 365 prompts. So every Monday in 2015, I'm going to pull 7 prompts from the jar, and each day I'm going to do a prompt, and I'm inviting all of you to do this with me. It will be awesome. I will be making my art a day on these little cards. I believe they're like 3 by 4 inch cards that I've been cutting out, and I told you that I'd be using a book, a small book. So this is my small book, and this is how I will be using my book to store my cards. How cool is that? So here, just to give you a little bit of information, the book, I will be decorating it. I folded each page opposite. So the first page is folded to the front, then the next page is folded to the back, and I just went through and folded all of the pages. And see, my cards, I will ink the edges and decorate, and I'll probably add tabs for the months. But look how cool this is. The cards just easily fit inside of the pages. So that is how I will store my art. See? And it will be an awesome, awesome, awesome thing, because I will just have this art peeking through 365 of them. And since the pages are folded, it lies flat and open on my desk. I hope that you can see that. So this is on my blog at TIARESMITH.com. The pictures aren't on there, but there will be. But if you go to Embrace Your Art under What's Happening, you will find the challenge there. I will be uploading pictures of this and my jar very soon. So again, I hope that you will join me. It's going to be fun, and this is how I will be displaying my beautiful, beautiful works of art. Alright, so that's that. Let me get this out of the way. And also, for those of you who don't know, I am also hosting the My Color is Beautiful Art Workshop 2015. Registration is open. We have 8 amazing instructors. We'll be doing some jelly plate printing. We'll be doing some stamp making. We'll make some books. There'll be intuitive painting. There'll be lots of color and yummy background creating. There'll be lots of positive energy prompts and challenges. It's going to be fabulous. I hope that you all will come and join me for this workshop. It's 10 weeks, 8 instructors, over 30 lessons. Okay, because there's 3 lessons a week. There are bonus lessons. 10 weeks, 30 lessons, amazing art. So you can check it out on my blog. Again, www.TIARESMITH.com, and just look for My color is beautiful art. To learn more, to meet the instructors, and to see what they'll be teaching. Cool beans! Excited, excited. Registrations are coming in already. It's going to be a fun time. Alright, so tonight I'm going to be using the jelly plate. And I am going to be using mist on the jelly plate. Now, most of the time when I use the jelly plate, I'm using it with an individual sheet. This time I'm going to use my book and lay the pages on the jelly plate. So I hope this works as I think it's going to work. We're going to see. Wish me luck. So I'm going to create my background using the jelly plate. If you have a jelly plate, you already know how it works. As you know, I encourage you to use the supplies that you have when creating. You don't have to run out and buy a jelly plate. You're just going to have to create your own background. I'm going to be using mist, so if you're going to end up creating your own background, just spritz your pages. Spritz your pages with your mist. I'm going to be using Delusions, and this is the crushed grape. And I'm also going to use Peach Delight from Glimmer Mists. And I may also use a bit of paint. I have Peaches and Cream here. And I also have a Coral Beach by Deco Arts Americana brand. So we're going to see how this works because I wanted to put circles on here as well. And I don't know that that's going to work with the mist. So we're going to play and we're going to see what happens. Okay, so first I'm just going to spritz. I'm just going to add some Glimmer Mists. I really like the way this works with the jelly plate. And then basically after you spritz, just lay your page down. So I'm hoping this works the way that I want it to. I'm a little nervous. It's a little bit more mottled than I wanted, but very pretty. And then you can always just take the other page and put it down to get the excess up. I actually love that. I love both sides. Ooh, look at that. Gorgeousness, gorgeousness. A little bit of drying. Hello, Julie. Now, I did want to get some here, so I'm going to try and see what happens. I'm going to try to get it over here on the edge of my jelly plate to see if I can pick up some color right there in the edge of my page. Yes, I was able to pick up some color, and I'm gonna sort of let some of it drip where I can onto the next page. It's just a little. Yes, I love that. I actually like using the mist on the jelly plate more than I like using the paint. I love this look that mist gives on the plate. It's gorgeous, right? That is just so yummy. The way that the mist blend on the plate just make me very, very happy. That I could do, but now that I've dried it, I can't do it anymore. Now I think that I am going to layer a little bit of paint on top of my mist and hope that I like what I come out with. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a paintbrush and a little bit of water because I have an idea in my head. And I hope that I come out with a pretty background. I'm going to add water. Because I want some circles in here. So I'm trying to work fast because, as you guys know, this dries quickly. So we'll see. Yeah, it's too wet. So it's probably not going to work for what I wanted, for what I was thinking. I shouldn't have added so much water, but that's okay. I'm still going to put my page down and see what happens. And I'm going to close the book like Julie suggested. And I really actually like all of that. That's pretty awesome. And now I'm taking my circle. Well, it's actually like a paper towel roll where it's wet. And I am just kind of twisting it slightly, just to get a couple of circle imprints. Love. Can you see that? Oh, cool, cool, cool. You can, I could have, but I didn't want to. I decided to experiment because I always brayer it out, but tonight I didn't want to brayer it out. So I didn't, and the results are fabulous. Look at that. Awesome sauce. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to do with the jelly plate. I'm loving that. I'm going to do some drying. So if you are painting, what you want to do is, of course, just mist and let your mist run And if you add paint on top of the mist like I just did, you want to add some water to it. And then if you have a paper towel roll or other circular thing, I just kind of imprinted them on top of the wet paint so that it would actually have an impression before I started drying. Hey, Miss Miko. Now, I wanted a pop of color. My original thought when I was doing this is that I was going to make the background like in all of these orangey colors, or orangey, yeah, orange and corals, and that I was going to have a purple flower. Maybe I will still have a purple flower, but make it a deeper purple than what we have here, because I just wanted a pop of color. So I'm not sure. But what I am going to do is I am going to stamp my flower on a different piece of paper. Here's a couple of things that you might want to do. Stamp your flower on a different piece of paper. I'm going to cut it out because I want to have some dimension. And if you have chosen a quote, I'm going to do a quote on strips. So I have chosen a simple quote, so I'm going to do those two things now since I'm going to get out some more paper. I do that on here all the time. I hope it's just the craziest thing. Anyway, I have this quote, and it is, maybe you have to let go of who you were to become who you will be. Love that quote. Maybe you have to let go of who you were to become who you will be. So that's going to be my quote for tonight. I'm going to set this aside so that we can go ahead and stamp a flower on some other paper. Let me grab a piece of paper. And I am just going to use some I'm going to use a piece of acrylic paper. I usually use music paper or book paper, but I do that all the time. So tonight, it's acrylic, baby. And this is the flower that I'm going to stamp. Okay, it was feeling kind of dry putting it on, but I guess it's not dry. I am surely not the best stamper, but that is good enough. There is my flower. And I'm going to cut it out and adhere it to my page, and then I'm going to paint it. And while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and write out my quote. And I'm actually going to kind of do it like it's here. So I'm going to do part of it in cursive and part of it in print. I'm going to use my own handwriting because I just think you should. When it comes to your journaling and it comes to your art, your handwriting is a part of the process and a part of the art and a part of the memory. So I'm going to use my own handwriting. And Lord knows my cursive is beautiful, but my printing is not. But I'm not going to worry about that. So I'm going to write down here along the line. And I always try to thicken up the letters and make them, just have a little bit of fun with them. Flail out the edges or something. It makes it look a little bit better, especially when your handwriting isn't the best. And I am just writing on the edges. Again, because it just gives me the straight edge and I don't have to worry about when I start to cut this out what, trying to cut all the sides. So it's already done for me. To become. All right, who you will be. There. So now I have my quote. Maybe you have to let go of who you are to become who you will be. And I will cut those into strips after I finished cutting out my flower. And that will be my quote for tonight. Alright, so of course, if you don't have a flower stamp, you can create your own flower. You can paint your own flower, or you can use multiple flowers. I am going to use only one flower. So my goal every week, and I keep saying this every week, is that I want to create within an hour. I'm always setting up creative challenges for myself that limit my time. Lately, I've been doing Art in 15. I don't know if you're my friend on Instagram. I've been posting like a little prompt that I've been doing, and then I give myself a prompt, or I pull a prompt from this calendar I have, and then I set my my timer for 15 minutes, and whatever happens in that 15 minutes is whatever happens. I find that when I limit my time, either it's going to make me more creative or make me crazy. I think it makes you more creative. You are free. You become more free with your creating. When you have a lot of time, then I have also the time to try to correct it, or to make it right, or to make it look a certain way, or change it. But when you only have 15 minutes, you kind of just have to create in the moment and keep it moving, or you'll never have anything that's finished. So I move quickly, and it doesn't give you a whole lot of time for thinking and changing your mind. Right. So there is that piece. So I think I'm going to have my flower over here, And I'm almost feeling like I don't want it to be purple, that I want it to be red or yellow or something like that. What do you guys think? Should it be a red flower or a golden, a yellow flower or something like that? Alright, so I do want to go ahead and cut out my quote as well so that all my cutting is done. We're just assembling our page from there. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards red or yellow. Orange, I don't know if I'm leaning towards orange because there's so much orange in the background. I kind of want to color that. That's awesome. I love it when I see different things in the background. If I was just going to let this be an intuitive painting, I might do eyes. But when my time is limited, the intuitiveness kind of goes away. And I think it goes away because when I start to see faces, it takes me longer to put it together. Alright, so I'm cutting my quote strips. And I will add them to my, I get my two become is kind of far apart, so I might make those two separate words. I think so. So it doesn't look too odd. Love this whole paper strips idea. I love when I see that on people's art journal pages. Hello, Tina. Hello, Marion. Ah, Barb. I just love seeing you all here with me. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Gonna ink the edges of my strips. Love that. I just love inked edges too. And I get kind of messy. I like when the color kind of just gets all over them and not just on the edges. That one really got messy. It's awesome. Don't ever fret when you get a little messy in your art journal. It just, to me, adds character to your pages. So it's cool. Well, we did a background using the jelly plate. So we've already done our background. We cut out a flower, and now we're just doing a quote, and now we're going to assemble it all, Marion. So maybe I will let this, yeah, I kind of like that, having part of the quote on one page and then ending up on another, and I kind of like just having it do different things instead of just being a straight quote. So I kind of like how that looks. Now I just have to decide on the color of my flower, and I think that I'm leaning towards yellow. Yeah, I mean, I actually see quite a few places that could be a face. I even see some silhouettes. It's really cool when you start looking at the different things and shapes that you see here. Like that to me looks like it could be a fish. This to me looks like it could be like a night. If I was doing intuitive painting, this would absolutely be a silhouette and some big hair because I love big hair. You know? So jelly plate printing is one of those really cool ways that you can, especially with these mists, you could kind of do some intuitive creating that just you allow the images to come forth to you in your art. How cool is that? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get my gel medium and start adhering things. So my flower is going to go here. And you know I'm always big on doing what makes you happy in your art. I love that you follow me, but I encourage your creativity. Alright, so just continuing to add some medium. I love gel and matte medium for adhesive. It is the best. You can adhere dimensional items, flat items, just everything. And it doesn't buckle when you start adding, as long as you have good coverage, when you start adding more wet mediums on top. Fingers crossed, good luck. He'll do just fine. All good things, all good things. Woo, pretty, pretty. Now, I'm thinking about this yellow. Yellow? That's very orange looking. Yellow? Cherry red. Yellow. Orange. That coral, that's coral. Definitely don't think I'll be doing red. I might be doing yellow. I don't think I have an orange that I love. You know, me and orange are having a struggle. I'm having like a struggle with orange. It's funny, that's kind of how I feel with orange. Look at this bright orange. I think that would be awesome. It's very bright. So maybe that's what I'm going to do. Because I haven't found an orange that I'm in love with yet. And it just is so weird. Nobody has the orange that I've fallen in love with. So I'm in search of. So this is sort of a neon orange. So I'm going to go with that. That's something very different from me. Look at that. Yep. Bright orange. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, I'm just going to keep painting. Not sure that I love it. It really isn't a pop. It blends too much. But you know how I get. I'm always like, I don't like it. It's not so cute until it's done. So I'm committed. I'm committed, and it will be beautiful. Yes. So I'm just dabbing on color around this flower, and I'm giving it a couple of layers so that it'll be a nice bright orange, pop of orange. Alright. One more layer and I'm going to be done with the orange. So I went shopping yesterday and I bought 20 new colors, which most of the colors that you've seen are my new colors. Yay! I love going to get paint. Michael's has had it on sale. I think yesterday, I don't know if yesterday was the last, but I had 25% off of sale prices, and paint was on sale for 30% off. I love it when it's on sale, and I love it when I have a coupon that gets me extra percentage off of the sale price. So I bought 20 new colors. Yay! I'm in a Secret Santa swap. I was in 2. I already got my first gift from my first Santa. That one's over. My next one is not over until December, like Christmas. And I'm really hoping that my pal gets me some neon colors. Yes. Yeah, I saw that Sandy Setliff also went shopping. Who else went shopping yesterday? Who got some goodness? Alright, and I'm just going to use this deep purple for the center of the flower. And this, I call it deep purple. I don't know. It's called diazine, dioxazine, dioxazine purple, dioxazine. I don't know if you can see that. It's dioxazine purple, I believe. Yeah, I heard Tamika was very helpful. Uh-oh. This is much lighter than I thought it was going to be. Maybe I'll just need to shake it up some more. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. When you spread it, it's pretty light. So I'm dabbing because I want it to be dark. Yes, yes, yes. Plus, I like that this looks textured when I dab. It does actually add a little texture to the center. So that's fun. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you got a bunch of them. Alright, so again, I'm dabbing. It adds texture. Looks really cool. I love that. I love that. One little pop of flower right there. And I think that I'm going to grab a green. I have leaf green here. I'm going to add a stem and a leaf. And then I'm going to play with these circles and add some more circles. And we're going to wrap it up. Now I'm just going to use leaf green and add a stem and maybe an actual leaf. Love that. And it's so funny because now I feel like I don't want a leaf. Because I just love my little green stem, but maybe. Kind of a big leaf, but a leaf nonetheless. A little wonky. But wonky is good, wonky is unique. So that's all good for me. Okay, so you all know what's next, right? Right? I know you do. because you know I just love, love, love to play with my shading and such. And I'm hoping that I had a little corrugated card this weekend, and I have no idea where it is now. Let's see if I can find it really quickly. Yep, I did. So this will be awesome. A little corrugated card. I'm going to add a little bit of corrugated accents on here using black paint. So basically, I'm falling over. I have a little corrugated card here. I'm going to paint on it and add some little accents around the page. So basically, if you have some corrugated paper, you can just take it, paint on it, and then use it as a stamp. See? Pretty. Pretty, pretty. Nice little touch. Love, love, love. Where's the person peeking out that you walk? This person right here? You all are too funny. One more, then I think I'll be all good. Uh-oh. That's okay. She can see. She's just looking through a screen. That's all. I love it. I'm happy. Even if the girl is not peeking out. Right there. Oh, right there. That could be an eye. This could be a partial face. You all are a mess. Sorry, girl. I'm sorry I took your eye away. Alright, so now I'm grabbing my favorite, which is my pastel pencil. $8.54, I'm behind. I wanted to be done in an hour, but we're getting close. I'm going to add some around my orange flower. So basically now I think I'm sort of wrapping it up, although I might do just a little teeny bit of stamping. Just color around the flower to give it some shading, which adds another element of pop. Same thing around the leaves. Yay! And I'm actually going to take it around some of my circles. Wherever I see the circles, and I don't see them all, so. Oh, I love that! It almost feels like multiple moons or something. I think that's a circle. I see one. They're all over the place. I'm not sure this is one, but it's gonna be one now. Loving this page. Oh my. Even though my girl had to be sacrificed. Oh, this is just some gorgeousness. I love that. All right, so I do have a last little. I tried to pull out cute little circle stamps, things that were in circle shapes. So I have these, a yin yang, a peace sign, a smiley face, and I guess like a no, like no smoking. So I'm going to stamp a little bit of these around the page, and then I'll be done. Well, maybe. I might add a little bit of highlights in white, and then I'll be done. So I'm just going to let these peek out around the page. You won't see them much. I like the yin yang. I'm not going to use the no, but I will use the peace. Of course, I'll do just a little bit of this around those, just to add some interest. Yes, yes, I know I've gotten quiet. And I did this one out here on purpose because it's for peace. So I figured that deserved a special little spot and to be seen because peace is important and I love the way it looks there. That is some awesome sauce. Alright, one last thing and we're going to wrap this puppy up. And that is just a little tad of white and I'm done. Thank you. Ah. If this is gonna work, yeah, just some little highlights here and there. I kind of just like that. Very simple little white highlights there. I think I'll do my little signature squiggles in white tonight. And oops, a little bit on my hand. I think I'm done. And a signature. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Alright, signature, and I keep just putting my hand right inside this paint, this little paint spot I have. Alright, that is it. I am done. At 9:03, not bad for a girl who wanted it to be done in an hour. I love it. There you go. I love it, I love it, I love it. I think it turned out quite beautifully. Definitely will go down as one of my favorites. Definitely going to be checking out the Gelli plate and mists and paints for backgrounds a little bit more because that is nice. Although I love making backgrounds and I think, personally, I think I make really great backgrounds. So we're going to have a challenge, me and the Gelli plate. There you go. Oh, look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, ladies. I am done. I had a great time. I hope that you did too. I hope you were ever able to create with me. It was a blast. I loved it. Thank you. I hope that you will join me in the Embrace Your Art 2015 Daily Challenge. And maybe you'll come and join me in the My Color is Beautiful Art Workshop. 10 weeks, 30 amazing art lessons, making stamps, screen printing, jelly printing, background, color immersion, positive energy, tons of fun. All right. Well, I will see you online. I will see you on Facebook. Have any questions, you can ask me anytime. Send me a private message, post on my Facebook page, whatever. I'm there if you've got questions or if you have a request. If you guys want to see me work with or do something, let me know. Colors, techniques, I may not know them all, but I surely can learn. So if you have any requests or questions, let me know. Thank you. Thanks for playing along. Please be sure to share with me in the Art Party Wednesdays Facebook group, and I will have my finished page posted on my website at www.tiaresmith.com. Look for it tomorrow. Thanks. Have a good night, ladies. Bye. Bye. Smooches, smooches. Sweet dreams.